project power or the power dynamic within a project is is fluid. I think where it becomes the biggest challenge is when the project manager somehow convinces themselves that they have power. They have to flip that and look at themselves as a servant leader, not a power broker, as in I'm going to demand things and command control. We can escalate, but we don't want to be the ones or feel like we're the ones with the power. We are enabling an organization to achieve a strategy, and that's done in partnership and collaboration. So it can be a dangerous thing at the project manager level. But of course, as project managers, because we are not operational owners, power can be a challenge at different levels of the organization and the project that we are trying to deliver and affect change. And so being able to recognize that is important for sure. And what I say, it becomes one of those things as a project leader that you need to tap into to your advantage. So it doesn't have to be, oh, sometimes you think of power in a negative context or an isolating context, if that's a term that I would use, in the sense that it's the individual, right? Like the power, and in an organization, we often look at that as problematic, especially in the modern world. Like one person, it doesn't sound like working at Tesla with Elon Musk is a particularly enjoyable experience. He may be very successful. We'll see how that goes long term. But the reality is that that sort of environment is less and less common, where you're dependent on the cult of personality, right? We want to get away from the cult of personality. And so by tapping into the collective, the using participatory decision making or the wisdom of the crowd, we distribute power so that it isn't concentrated in one place and come up with a collective decision. So we want that's in essence, I think, the value and importance of participatory decision making, being a servant leader and leveraging the wisdom of the crowd. So it doesn't have to be a bad thing, but it becomes much more of a thing when it's distributed amongst the organization.